What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Thirsty Thursday episode and beer review. And in today's video, we are doing one of my favorite breweries.
Fiddlehead Brewing Company.
Yeah, so Fiddlehead actually is one of Carolyn, my wife's favorite breweries. They make an IPA, their Fiddlehead IPA, their staple IPA is one of her favorites. Saw this in the local liquor store the other day and had to grab it. It is MASTERMIND double IPA, and I've liked everything from there, so I thought it would be a good one to try.
Yeah.
So, little side note, Fiddlehead Brewing Company is in Shelburne, Vermont.
Near and dear to you.
Near and dear to me. I live just outside of Shelburne. As a kid, when my dad was working as a Army recruiter in Burlington, Vermont. So spent a couple years there. Beautiful little town. Really cool little town. And then they opened this brewery not that long ago right there in Shelburne.
Yeah, it's good.
Which is cool.
It's a good IPA.
If you go there, they got a really cool museum there.
Yeah, their regular IPA is a really good IPA.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
cool beer, cool name.
8.5, I think.
Cool logo. Like I like Fiddlehead.
Yeah, they do have a cool logo. And yeah, 8.1. So I'm excited to give this one a taste test.
Right. Crack into it.
Yeah, buddy, get you some of that. Very light color.
Hail.
Looks very.
Hail. Looks New England
Wow.
IPA-ish. I think it's pretty pale.
It's very pale.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on there? Oh boy.
You know, I'm terrible with smells. I think it smells good, but
Citrusy. In the face.
again, I got to stop using my. I got.
Crazy citrus in the face. I love it.
Do you?
I like that smell.
Smells good. I don't know how to explain it.
I usually like the smell of some of these IPAs more than I like the taste of them. I gotta tell you.
Facts, for you at least.
Wow. Gotta have a lot of oats in it. Nice white crisp head.
Let's keep it clean.
Easy.
All right, let's go.
I'm anxious. Woo.
What are you wooing about?
That's a double.
Oh, she's a double.
It hits you.
8.1, I believe it was. Trying to see this with my glasses off. Yeah, 8.1.
Ton of citrus.
8.7.
Ton of citrus up front.
Very.
And then that late bitterness like down the back of your palate.
Yeah,
All right.
it definitely has that. I'm trying to get, like, what else? Because there's more.
It's kind of grapefruity, I think, more than it is. I would say it's like more grapefruity than it kind of is orangey, maybe.
Yeah, I don't really get.
Right? I don't get that lemon citrus.
I don't get any
of that. I don't get orange. I think it's more like grapefruity than it is.
Yeah, grapefruity sounds better. I get a little of that freaking. Just a hint of that earthy pine that you get in, like, the West Coast.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, maybe that's what's kind of throwing me for a loop, like on the back end, is that pine.
I think so. That's what I'm getting anyway, because it does remind me a little of a West Coast. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say it's a New England IPA.
It is, though. I mean,
Well,
it's hazy. I think the minute you have a hazy beer, you're
I've had West Coast that are hazy.
yeah.
These people are all over the place with what they make.
Not real West. I mean, classic West Coast is not a hazy beer.
All right, listen.
You know, classic West Coast is not a hazy beer.
Yeah, what I mean, most people don't do anything classic. Let me try to read this can real quick here. Oh, look at that, words.
And what's the name of this? MASTERMIND, huh?
Yeah, MASTERMIND.
Yeah, I mean, the more it sits here, and the more I smell it, the more grapefruit, the more I feel like I just cut a grapefruit in half. I mean, wow. It could.
Oh. So they have, so 25% of all the money they raise for the Mastermind goes to what they call Team Mastermind Fund, which provides grants to organizations dedicated to improving pediatric health.
Well, there you go.
So there you go, a little something, something. So many
That's
breweries,
pretty cool.
so many breweries do cool things like that for charity,
Yeah.
which is really cool. I like this, and I could sit here and drink these all day watching a football game because this is up my alley.
I like it for a double. How's that?
Yeah, I'll take that. That's progress.
I mean,
that's progress. I like it.
I give it a 3.75. How's that?
All right.
Is that fair?
I mean, yeah.
It's
not. These aren't your thing, so
it's good. It is good. It's I feel like it is. It starts like a New England. It finishes like a West Coast.
Yeah.
It's
oddly enough, right?
It's a cool beer. It's done well, but again, it's Fiddlehead. So, Fiddlehead's one of those breweries where I haven't had a ton of stuff in them. Maybe it's like maybe my third beer or so from them. They're a different type of beer, but everything's been good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't had anything yet, so I'm always very optimistic when I see their stuff. So I think this is the third because up until now I had seen their Fiddlehead IPA, and then they had a double version of that, which I had, and now I saw this and it was completely different. So I was like, well, I gotta grab that.
Yeah, we had the IPA, and then I feel like when we were up in Laconia this year, the first night we went to dinner when you guys were driving up, I had a different Fiddlehead.
Really?
That
because they were actually selling the regular Fiddlehead IPA at the rally, which was really cool.
So, and I had a different Fiddlehead, and I think it was a wheat.
Okay.
That I had.
Yeah, I haven't had that.
That was good, But again, like you're at a local, and that was a local kind of craft brew pub. They didn't brew there, but
yeah,
it's a craft beer.
it's super close for that.
And it's in the market,
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean,
yeah, very neat that they served the Fiddlehead IPA at the event. Which, usually get crap beer.
Cool. You usually get big box crap beer at those.
I like it. Again, I don't think it's like super complex. Like some IPAs get crazy with a lot of different flavors and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you said, I think there's a little bit of grapefruity. It's very much New England, on the front end, and then
I think it is complex though, because it starts.
Well, true. I mean, it depends on how you look. I always look at like all these different flavors,
right?
Which you get in so many of these crazy IPAs with all these different.
It's not complex that way, because it is. I feel like it is grapefruit, it is pine, but it does start one way, finish a completely different way.
Yeah, if you want to look at it that way. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, it's a little complex, but just flavor profile wise, it's pretty.
I often wonder like how many of those things are calculated flavor profiles and how many of them are just happy accidents.
I think they say with IPAs a lot of times it is just happy accidents, which I mean I'm okay with, but.
Woo!
Well, there you go. Fiddlehead Brewing one more time. So something else I'd love to know for those of you that are actually watching this, do you know what a Fiddlehead is? Have you had a Fiddlehead? Have you seen a Fiddlehead?
You had Fiddleheads?
I have.
I love them.
I have had them. They're okay. Not loving them. But,
really? They're good.
But they go back to my. I go back to my childhood with those and watching my my father and grandfather picking them down by the river.
Picking them and cooking them
in Vermont. Yeah, and doing them like spinach with vinegar.
Oh, I never had
boiling them, and then putting vinegar on them. Which that's like their main guys. They got weird taste buds, but they eat fiddleheads and liver. So, but no, I mean, if you let us know if you've ever seen one or if you ever even heard of it. I'm sure if you're from parts of the country, it's not from everywhere, so it's kind of regional.
Fiddleheads are not something you're going to find in your normal grocery store. I feel like you might find them in Wegmans, King's, specialty grocery stores. Will have them in season. If you're in an area where they are able to be harvested, you will definitely see them at farmers markets, your local farmers markets. You will almost always in season see them at your high-end restaurants.
That's where I've had them.
Yeah. That's all right, buddy. I'm good.
Did you want more?
No,
I'm
good.
like these.
I'm good.
All right. Well, there we go, guys. That is another beer review. I give it a solid 4.
Yeah.
I'm somewhere between. I'm not quite a 4.25, but I could probably go over 4. So
Yeah, I probably
split
should.
the difference.
I probably even should be at 4 because it is a good beer. I just wish if it had a little bit less bitterness on the back end, it would be perfect for me.
All right, well, there you have it. If you find it, you see it somewhere, give it a try. If you're into IPAs, tasty beer, I think you'll like it. And that's
Team
it.
Mastermind.
That's it. Team Mastermind. You can go and help some sick kids too. All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching. If you have not yet, hit that subscribe button, please. Leave a comment, hit the like button, all that good jazz, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right. Later.